on Harbor Vale, a sleepy town in coastal Maine. Its residents continually harrowed by an unyielding mist that intrudes from the Atlantic. And, much like the town, veiled by this persistent precipitation, its residents veil secrets of their own.
Secrets of an ancestral curse and the desire to embrace it.
Secrets of justice, distributed in the shadows.
Secrets of newfound duty and a life left behind.
Secrets of bestial instinct, clawing its way to the surface.
And as we cast our eyes towards these silent secrets, we shall delve even deeper into what truly transpires down by the bay. Hello, and welcome to These Silent Secrets. My name is Zach, and I will be your MC. I'm very excited for the episode that we have for you today, but before that, a few special things that we need to get through. First and foremost, of course, to my fantastic wife and cast member Nicole Tuttle-Robb for her work in scoring these episodes. Another big thank you to Chase Greenlee, the producer of Ghostlight Media, for making sure that this show goes out on time, and also putting up all our fantastic new merch. You can check that out at tpublic.com/store/ghostlight, where you can find a fantastic new These Silent Secrets logo, as well as a Keys to the Whip shirt that Nicole designed. It's awesome. It's got a bike lock. It's the Keys to the Whip. Thank you, Jason. This is the time of the opening where I go into the advisory section. In every Monster Hearts game, there hits a point where things take a decidedly darker turn. That moment comes in this episode. Trigger warning, this episode contains a scene of descriptive violence that some might find troubling. This sequence does begin about 15 to 17 minutes into the episode proper, just to give you a timestamp to kind of keep an eye out for if that's something you may be worried about. But with all of that aside, all that is left is the episode. So let us dive in to this episode of These Silent Secrets, Down by the Bay.
Well, Mr. Ortiz, this was very enlightening. A conversation in business. I will let you get back to your very important businessy things.
Oh, absolutely. Insert construction company here is available for any construction
Click.
needs. Hit us up. Yeah. Yeah, hang up. Very good. Yeah, you see a mark in the window who gives you like the
Mark gets
like
it.
The A-OK sign, that big head nod. It's like, fuck yeah.
Stick it to the
Stick
man.
it to him. Hey! Oh, very good.
Can you imagine? You're just listening to Top 40 Radio, and then suddenly this interview comes on, and like a fucking high schooler walks you through this like seductive fantasy with like this 50-year-old business owner. It's like being softly underscored with like a looping instrumentation of like Pony by Genuine, as they have that.
Don't tease me. I might just do that.
Hey, why don't you call us all Rumpelstiltskin? Because this is a rich yard we're spinning right here.
It was also so specific. Like,
This is
Well, then after
you're about
that
to get there, but they're
Oh
about
my
to close,
God.
but you make it just in time.
Yes. I had to paint the picture. But then after that conversation,
so
I
good.
choose Know Your Enemy by Green Day to play
Oh,
next.
nice.
amazing.
I love that.
No, that's killer. Do you just like have a bunch of songs from that area that like you like in front of you that you're like, this could be good for a situation?
Yeah,
or
just
do
a
you
little
literally
bank.
Nice. Or do you just spin these off the dome?
Like, for real? Or for, like,
Yeah,
Isla?
like actually, do you, Mariah, have a list of songs, or do you just spin these off the dome?
2009 songs are on
nice.
my phone right now.
Nice.
That's amazing.
So, yes, I've just been scrolling, trying to find the perfect one.
The perfect one. No, that's very good.
That's amazing.
Awesome. Kanan, you arrive at your house. You run in. You find your mother, Delphine, as well as give me a moment to consult my notes, your father, who is Elias.
Elias.
Yes. Describe your father to us, because we haven't met your dad yet.
My father is a big... Imagine a lumberjack mixed with a Goliath.
Oh, nice.
But he's like big bushy beard, and you could tell he could snap anyone in town like a twig, but he never would because he's got a heart of gold.
Oh, God, he's like, what's his name? The guy in Full Metal Alchemist that hangs out with their teacher?
Yes. He's like that guy. Or like the one dad from Luca, from the movie Luca.
Oh, yeah.
I'm imagining Wendy's dad from Gravity Falls.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Also very good.
So you guys have the picture painted of what my dad looks like.
Definitely. I got to figure out who that guy was. I forget what his name is, and I'm very sad.
I know exactly who you're talking about, though.
Awesome. So, yeah, you walk in. Elias is like, hey, kid, how you doing?
Not good, Dad. I was coming home from school, and so at first I was going to meet up with Jason, and I was going to help him with his homework, but then he was going to go do something with Avery.
Comes up and grabs you by the shoulders. It's like, hey, take a breath, kid.
Okay, so I was riding home, and I caught a smell, and I kind of chose to follow it because I smelled blood. And it was kind of strong. I followed it into the woods, and it wasn't like a deer or a rabbit or something. It was a bear, and it was mauled.
Your parents, who were really worried for a moment, almost relax a bit. They're like, oh, we thought you found a person or something.
No, but someone like us did it.
I mean, yeah, look, I mean, we go and do that sometimes, to, let the wolf out to play a little bit.
But I mean, do you just do it only for sport?
I mean, no, we bring it back and we eat it, but...
Exactly. This was just left there, wholly intact. And I think it might be her. And even Kanan's kind of hesitant to even mention her in front of their mom now, and is kind of I think she might be starting to have fun, for lack of a better term.
Okay, well, this has gone worse before. It's she hasn't killed anyone yet. And
there's something else I should tell you guys.
Okay.
One of my classmates is missing, and I don't know what happened to him.
When did he?
The party Friday night.
You had a friend go missing at the party?
Well, he left the party.
Okay.
And then he never came back.
Gotcha.
And Jason and I and a new friend, Avery. She seems cool. That's not part of the story right now. We went looking for him, and we couldn't find him. And I think Avery might know something, but I don't know.
Who's Avery?
Oh, she's a classmate. Her and Jason are becoming cool friends. She's pretty cool. She runs kind of a therapist. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling again. I was trying to have a good day, and this happened. And I don't know what's going on with this bear, and now I'm worried that something may have happened with my classmate. I don't know if it was her or if it was something completely unrelated, but...
All right, well, look.
I just wanted you guys to know.
Your dad's like, all right, kid, so we'll keep an eye on things. We've been keeping an eye on the whole vanishing people thing, because it's been happening over the last couple months. Your aunt tends to make more of an spectacle of her arrival, much like she did over the weekend. So I doubt she's been in town for months snatching people up only to then show herself.
And Kanan is still unsettled, but you see kind of that weight lift off their shoulders.
Now, with your classmate vanishing the night before her arrival, there's a lot of unknowns. But we'll keep an eye out, okay?
Okay. I thought you should know.
Your mom says, we appreciate you coming and telling us. I'm taking it as a win that if this is in fact my darling sister, that she's at least going after wildlife and not the people.
Yeah, I just hope, from what you said, I just am afraid of it escalating, so
okay,
I just wanted you to know.
Well, you see anything else, you come and tell us, okay?
Okay. Oh, and can I go out Saturday?
Your mom looks baffled.
I want to meet a friend.
Is Jason or this Avery?
Neither.
There's another friend?
Yeah. Someone I met at the party that they are going to show me a movie that they want me to see, and Kanan is like very specifically trying to avoid using like feminine pronouns.
Yeah. They sort of look at each other. You're watching a movie, huh?
Yeah. A musical, actually.
I like musicals.
I do too. But I don't know a lot about them. And she's going to show me one. For context, that was actually just a slip up on marketing smart.
I was kind of hoping that would happen. So.
And Kanan just kind of like droops their head and yeah.
Would this be a romantic viewing?
I like her. I don't know about all that.
You watch as both of your parents just like arms out, like surround, like come at you from both sides and just give you a big hug, and it's like this like
Kanan's
big,
like
tight,
no, and
they're like, "Oh, we love you, kid.
I love you guys too, but can you please stop? This is wildly awkward."
Sure,
it's just a movie. We're just gonna watch a movie. That's it.
Okay, just a movie.
Just a movie. Yes, I'll be home by 10.
You'll be home by 10.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know about that. Let's make it 10:45 at the earliest.
But I can go, right?
Of course you can go.
Okay, 10:45
at the earliest.
At 10:45 at the earliest.
Okay.
But what if she's tired?
Well, I don't know. Call Jason or something. You've got a hard curfew, and it's an opposite curfew. You can't come back before the certain time.
Okay.
If you need to come home, but just have some fun, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go journal.
Okay. You write those thoughts down, and she sort of pinches your cheeks.
Kanan kind of jerks away, but still is like, okay, Mom, reluctantly smiling.
Awesome. Let's scoot back to our the supermarket.
I'm much more calm now.
You're much more calm now. You're getting buffalo chicken dip things. Jason, so you have picked up some soup. You got some bread.
Yep.
I'm assuming you go and you get some cheese.
Yeah.
And you also get some
going
butter.
Around. Yeah. I mean, I think Jason's I'm deliberately doing it so I have to pick up stuff from all different parts of the grocery store, and I'm just gonna try to I'm gonna scan name tags. I'm gonna try to see if I just pick up any suck ya vibes from anyone.
Suck ya vibes. Yeah, as you're walking around, the first thing you notice, sort of as you're walking, ending one aisle and about to turn to go into another one, you see past the cash registers on a wall. It's where they put the pictures of the employee of the month.
Yeah.
And all you're seeing is May, Shannon Garrity, June, Shannon Garrity, July, Shannon Garrity, and it's just the last several months have just been the subject of your hunt, of which you have an image of. You see a woman, probably mid to late 20s, some sort of big, not quite Reba, big red hair, but big sort of curly red hair, very pretty, and you know her face, and she's definitely important around here.
Cool. I will continue going around the store, looking for her face now. And then if I run into Avery again, then I'm just gonna slip that information and be like, she's employee of the month. She looks like this. There's some pictures up front if you want to take a look.
Yeah, I'll go take a look, and I'll text you if I see anything.
But be subtle about it.
I'm cool now. I'm really cool. I'm in it. I'm gonna go. Cool. Okay. I'm cool.
You're saying you're cool a lot more than a cool person would. That's
Shut up! I'm cool.
Saying. Okay.
As she's walking away.
Awesome. Yeah, you as you're walking around the store, you walk past the bakery section where the cakes would be made, and you see a large poof of red hair that seems to be heading towards the back of the house.
Do I see that or does Avery see that?
Sorry, Jason spies that, continuing his sort of loop around.
I'm going to kind of I'll follow her a little bit. Cool. Just to see where she goes.
Yeah, no,
while picking up food.
You she was behind the counter of the bakery and sort of walked through a door out of view. So she was behind a counter and just kind of turned around and went through a door to the back. So you head over towards the bakery. Are you like going behind the counter and like following her back there?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to what am I going to do? I think that I'm going to like loiter a little bit, and if she comes back out, I'm going to like buy a cupcake and just like get an interaction with her, just to like read it a little bit as much as I can.
Awesome. She ends up coming back, and you see her, looking pretty like as pristine as she did in the photos up front, and she says, "Oh, well, hello. What can I get for you?"
Hey, how much are these chocolate cupcakes? It's like my friend's birthday next week.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, they're $1.50 a piece.
Cool. Can I get 2?
Yeah, 2. Sure. Do you need some candles as well, or you got those already?
Oh, I don't have candles. That is a good idea. That's why you're employee of the month. You got the good ideas.
Yeah, how'd you know I was employee of the month?
I walked by like there's a lot of pictures of you up front, and I like walked by that way.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. So. I've asked them to take them down, but they don't seem to want to. Cool. And she sort of there's like a little like turn. What's a little oh fuck, what's the word for it? The little spinny guy that you could like they like hang stuff on. Like sometimes they've got like sunglasses on them. It's like a I don't know.
Oh, you mean like the
little
360 display thing.
Exactly, like the little spinny display thing.
I thought this was like on her person.
No, like it's like up on the counter, and it's just got like like the numbered birthday candles and stuff, and she just gets like a pack of like basic ones and kind of adds them in. She goes, "Okay, well that is going to be $6.50 for everything, all told."
I hand her a 10 that I hope I have. We'll say I have $10.
Awesome. So you take out your wallet. Do you have any sort of like ID in your wallet? Out of curiosity.
Oh, jeez. I probably would. I imagine Jason has like it's just like a bifold wallet. One side is like ID, other side is like a credit card like under the family name that's like for emergencies, and then like some cash. So I like open up and I give some money and I buy the thing.
Yeah, as she takes the money, she kind of catches a glimpse of your ID, and you watch her face sort of go cold, and she drops the money and runs out the back door.
Okay. I'm going to I'll pull out my phone and I'm going to text Avery and just say, wait in the car, and I'll hop over the
counter
cakes and like go out the back door.
Awesome. So you chase after her. Will you roll to run away for me?
I am
Granted, it's
stressed.
running towards, but you are giving chase.
Let me double check. That's volatile.
That is with
right?
volatile, yeah, which I believe you're pretty good at. Yes.
I really want a Casino Royale parkour chase scene.
This is a 10.
It's a 10.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Awesome. So you fucking book it, and what's cool about it, like you smoothly get over this counter. Nothing is disrupted. Nothing gets knocked over. You are your skill really comes out to play here, and that you're up, over, and out this back door without a sound, and you start chasing this woman down. You run through the back of this building. There is shelves with back stock and stuff. You see people with not forklifts, like pallet jacks that are like pushing pallets of food that you leap over just expertly. Some guy's like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be back here." And you just kind of
not even registered.
You just keep going. Eventually, Shannon makes it out the back of the building, but you are right on her fucking heels, and just grab her. And I'll just say you managed to catch up to her. What do you do?
Jason is now like fully in like business mode.
It's business time.
It's business time. It's business time. Jason is just going to, without saying anything to her, is going to like reach into his pocket, wrap his hand around the rope for
your rope dart.
For the pendulum, which is and is going to like pull it out like spin it around a few times and is going to like lift up a leg and like catch it around his knee so it like swoops like in and like builds up speed from like the centrifugal force and like just go ahead and rocket it at her and make an attack.
Awesome. So you're going to roll to lash out physically. So go ahead and roll that. I am going to pop back to Avery real quick, who is inside. You get a text from Jason. It just said wait in the car.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Avery is going to take the basket up to the counter and just look at the employee and said, "Forgot my wallet in the car. I'm coming right back for this." And
okay.
Is that Tony again?
It's Tony.
Well, I did not get the rye bread.
You run off. Yeah, he goes, "You forgot your rye bread."
And yeah, so I'm gonna run out. I run out the front, but I am gonna kind of like look for Jason, or at least try to.
Awesome. Will you roll to run away as well?
Oh, sure.
You said you run out and you're running around the building. So... Did you fail again? How have you failed every roll you've made today?
Yes. No. Yes.
No, you had one.
Damn.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Because we booed you.
That's right.
Or-
I was right. Yeah. Yes. No.
What was the one success on?
When I was... Hold on. It was Rolling Dark. Oh, it was my gaze about...
the gaze.
LC.
Yes. About LC. That's what it was. Yeah, you hear Tony. It's like, "You forgot your rye bread," and you turn around for just a moment, and someone with like a shopping cart gets in your path, and you just like full on like waist hits it. You like almost like leg scorpion over your head as you like flip over this thing.
Yeah.
Take a point of harm for me.
Uh-oh. I need to
Have you not healed
soon.
any of your harm yet?
No.
Why don't we you after this scene sit down and heal some harm?
I'll heal myself over some buffalo chicken dip when I deserve it.
There you go. So yeah, you eat it big time, and just due to the severity of you like really taking off here. And we'll scoot back to Jason real quick. So what did you roll on your lash out physically?
Just to make sure, that is also volatile.
That is also volatile, yes.
Okay. I rolled another 10.
You rolled another 10? All right, so
Yep.
that is a full success. I want to double check something.
Cannot relate.
Because there is a very interesting description of like violence and stuff in this game. So this game obviously like it doesn't work like you would like with D&D where there's initiatives and attack rolls and stuff. All you have is this lash out physically, which can be a lot more abstract. There is fun. It's not even a breakdown, but it's just like it very much falls up to me. It's like if you're punching someone in the face, that's probably only going to deal 1 harm. But if you get shot with a gun, that's like 3. Or hit with a car. It's never going to be like an instant kill, because that's boring. But it could hit you really hard here. Let me pull up your stat, because I don't think it specifies anything extra.
It doesn't. The one thing that I have is the ability, the reaping, which is when I use my reaper weapon, which is this rope dart. If I roll a 7 through 9, it still counts as a full success.
Ooh, there you go. That's very good. Cool. Well, then, so you got this weapon. We'll just call it, since it's a small dart thing, that it's going to deal 1. You flip this thing out, catch it like around your ankle or your knee, whatever you said, and you sort of just let it rocket out, and you just clip her square like in the back. And she does that very dramatic, person who's running away and gets shot in the back, like where the back arches and they sort of, flop down onto the asphalt. You hit her pretty hard, and she is on the ground at the moment. What do you do?
So Jason has a process for this.
Okay.
Where once I see that she's like not booking it away anymore, I like reach into my other pocket and I just like pull out a set of earbuds and put them in.
Oh, damn.
Like connected to my phone, and I like, while like letting the rope dart swing by my side a little bit, I like scroll through my phone, and I put on the song. Hold on, I have it picked out. I just need to remember the name. I put on the song "One More Kiss, Dear" from the Blade Runner soundtrack.
Damn, dude.
That is fucking gangster.
See, I was kind of hoping, like, were this, like, Into the Spider-Verse time that you would have that. Keep them in check.
And Jason just, like, takes a deep breath and, like, lets it out. And, like, his eyes, like, open back up. And they're, like, a little bit glazed over. Like, they aren't, like, fully open. But he's just gonna, like, start, like, winding the pendulum up again. And, like, once it's up to full speed, just is going to attack her again on the ground.
Damn. Okay, man. Roll the relax.
This is my job.
Physically.
This is what I do.
Damn. No mercy, Jason. Holy shit.
The headphones make it so much more.
Dude, Freddie, you're going full No Mercy Percy right now. This is
so
incredible, man.
Mm-hmm.
You'll solve this forfeit.
I rolled a 9, which, because of the reaping, is still a full success.
Oh my gosh.
You hit her again, and she, you don't even hear it, but she, you can see it. She lets out just like a scream of utter pain and fear as you pull the dart back out. And are you finishing the job here?
Yeah, I'm going for it. Like, after that one,
okay, man.
I, like, for, like, the next hit, I'm going to, like, toss the dart on the end of the rope up. I'm just gonna, like, yank it up, and I'll just, like, grab it in my hand.
Oh, so you have it like dagger style?
And I'm just gonna go up and just, like, go to finish the
kill
job.
Shot it. Okay.
Yep.
It's coup de grace.
You know what? I'm not even gonna fucking make you roll this. You walk out, music blaring in your ears. You pull this thing up that is already dripping with a dark crimson blood that you pick in your hand, and you take a knee next to her as she's sitting there writhing on the ground, and you bring this blade up. Shannon looks at you with utter desperation in her eyes as you bring this blade down right into her temple, and her eyes go dead instantly. And there is a dead body. And let's say that at this moment, Avery, you had managed to get to your feet and are making your way around the building.
Did I hear the scream?
Yes, definitely. As you start getting outside, you hear a scream, definitely.
Okay. Then what I do is I go to the opposite side of the building well, you said that I kind of made my way around already.
I mean, you get your way out and you start like heading around the corners of the building. So,
okay, and I can tell where the scream's coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I do is I go to the opposite side and I start screaming to draw attention.
Awesome. So you go and you start screaming. Yeah, quickly. Yeah, you've got people that are like in the parking lot and have their carts who are kind of looking over your way. You have a couple bystanders who are walking out and are like, "Are you okay, miss?"
Holy shit! No. There was a fucking wild animal just here. Wow.
Was it like a big one or like a little
so big? Just like really, really big.
Stay in black bears. They're everywhere around this time of year, man.
Sorry, everyone. I'm not trying to disrupt your shopping experience. Everyone just be really careful and probably stay away from the woods for a little bit. There's clearly an animal out there.
Okay. Are you sure you're okay? You fine?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm gonna go buy my groceries now.
Okay, have yourself a great day.
Yeah, it was so big.
All right. Let's scoot back through our round of people. So Isla, I'm assuming you wrap up your show as per usual, and then you start heading back towards your current residence?
Yeah, I have to move out.
You have to move out. You get back, and you find a note on the front door. It doesn't look like it's like a vacate premises note. It says, "I think I have something that belongs to you," and where it would have like the dash signature, it says EC, and an address is on there as well. I should have said that. You have an address involved.
Curious. I guess it would be like, my show ends at 7.
At this point, at the end of your show, and you've got to walk everywhere too. So at this point, yeah. Is your show at 7 or is it at 3 during the week?
It ends at 7.
It ends at 7. Gotcha. So yeah, so I would say at this point it's maybe like 7:45, 8 o'clock.
Is it in town, the address?
Yeah, it's in town.
I'm going to go.
So yeah, you start heading that way, and it takes you to a house in a pretty nice neighborhood. I mean, it looks like any other sort of the houses on the block. Do you go up and knock on the door?
Yes.
Cool. So you go up and you knock on the door. You walk, no, you don't walk, but walking up to the door, answering, you see a woman about 5'4", straight black hair. That's sort of cut off at like chin length. And she says, "Oh, hi. Are you Isla?"
I am.
Hi. My name is Deborah. I think you go to school with our son. You should come in. As you see a woman who kind of reminds you of Jason.
Oh. Okay. That's not what I thought it was, but all right, we're good.
No.
Oh, okay.
You are let in by Deborah into, I mean, it's a nice house. And you come in, you see a man, definitely looks a lot more like Jason than his mother does. He's in what is like, the vest and pants of like a 3-piece suit. And, Gray's kind of got like a plaid, not a plaid, but like a what is
pinstripe.
it? Yeah, a plaid design.
Oh.
With the Argyle?
No, it's plaid. I was mixing plaid and flannel. But a lot of flannel is plaid, but not every plaid shirt is flannel. But he has his sleeves rolled up. He goes, "Hello, Isla. It's nice to meet you. I'm Evan Chen. I'm very sorry." And he steps out of the way, and you see on the couch Julian.
What? Okay, I'm gonna have to get my cool.
Julian. Oh yeah, roll to keep your cool.
Oh my god, don't kill my boyfriend. It's an 8.
It's an 8. So you're obviously jarred, but you're keeping it together. Julian does not appear dead. He is sitting there wide-eyed, his skin kind of clammy. Although he is not dead, you recognize the symptoms as something you've seen before in your father. It started with the skin going cold and clammy. And as you were leaving it, the incoherent, sort of lost, dazed look in his eyes started to develop. And as Julian told you when he last arrived, he was forgetting things and sort of losing himself. And you see Julian in the beginnings of the same state, sitting there, has a blanket sort of around him, and is just sort of eyes kind of wide, a slight shiver, and is just kind of not quite rocking because he's laying down, but is sort of stimming in a way.
I'm not going to go to him right now to keep my mystery about me. Did you do this?
No, I was coming back from a job. It took me off the coast a ways. My boat was coming back, and I saw him quite literally belly up in the water.
Now I'm going to go to Julian and
Awesome. So yeah, you go to Julian, and he's sitting there just, so cold, so cold. Oh, the eyes, they're watching.
Julian? Julian, can you hear me?
And you sit there and you shake him and you snap your fingers. But at least at the moment, there's nothing there.
I don't understand.
I don't know, says Evan. I just, like I said, we managed to fish him out, and then I brought him here, and
I
was able to sort of glean a connection to you, and I figured you should know. So
I can't take him anywhere.
We can get him anywhere you would like, but I'm assuming that neither of you are supposed to be here, yes? But you're here nonetheless. Was he going back or coming to?
Going back.
Understood. Well, we will need to have a bit of a conversation as to why you're here, but that can wait until later. Do you have a place you can take him, or do you need to stay here?
My house is getting torn down.
Wonderful. He sort of calls to Deborah. He says, "Will you make up the basement, please?" And she says, "Oh, yeah, of course." And she jets down these stairs to, obviously, it sounds like get things a little prepared for you.
I can't take him to, a doctor or anything. I don't... My dad has the same thing, but he hasn't found any
So
help.
You've seen this before?
Yes.
Okay. Have you determined a cause of it, or...
Yes.
And which is?
It's the Ciprianos.
He sort of, takes a seat, kind of pondering, In what capacity?
They're poisoning the water and my family.
Okay. He sort of like gets out. It's like a leather-bound thing that looks like it has like a big legal pad on the inside and starts writing down a few things. He goes, all right, well, Isla, both of you are free to stay here for as long as you need. Again, we will need to have a bit of a discussion as to your reasoning here. I'm assuming it has something to do with this proposed cause, yes?
Yeah.
Understood. Well, why don't we get him settled? And I'll give you a moment. And he gets up and goes to help with his wife getting things prepared for you downstairs.
Can I gaze into... Well, I guess I don't need to gaze because I know that it's a Cipriano's. Never mind. I'll just comfort Julian.
All right, yeah. So you sit there and hold him. He's just... It's eerie because he's not like comatose or catatonic, but he's not there with you. He's like he's somewhere else that just doesn't seem to make sense. Like his mind is like stuck or trapped, or his thoughts are so clouded that he's just unaware of anything else and is focused on something else.
Can I gaze into what that focus might be? Can I break that with my gaze?
Go for it.
Okay.
Give it a roll.
Please, 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 please. I'm so stupid. Okay.
Is that
I leveled up.
Holy cow, you guys.
I took all the good
I
rolls.
didn't know this was possible.
I'm sorry.
We have
hogged
failed,
them all.
I think, 6 times collectively tonight.
Tonight?
No, 7.
Yeah, I think
At least we're consistent.
7.
that's fair. You try. The scales almost shudder trying to descend. You know, you've had a rough day already as it is, but when you said goodbye to him the night before, you thought you were going to have many more hellos and goodbyes. You're unsure whether or not you will ever hear those words from him again, and it doesn't work.
Okay, well, now I'm crying. Thanks. I think she just holds him until Deborah and Evan come back, and she's just like muttering guppy over and over and over again.
After that happens, he helps you sort of get Julian down the stairs. It's like a nice sort of finished basement, you know, with like a back, like sort of a guest room off of it that he gets Julian settled in, and just kind of helps you make him feel comfortable as much as you can tell, and
Yeah, they like leave, and I'll promise Julian that the Ciprianos are dead. Metaphorically, but also maybe physically.
Noted. So, Kanan, how's the journaling going?
Okay, you can't just hop that quick.
Kanan, he will.
We had stone cold murder. We had a very good boy, fished out of the water, somewhere between life and death, and then a nice journaling scene.
And then Kanan's journaling about being excited to watch a musical. But also Kanan is very much journaling their concerns about the bear, and a little bit their concerns that my parents didn't quite take it the way I would hoped. I was wanting a little more alarm and concern from them, and to them, yes, a huge relief that it wasn't a human, but too much relief, I think, for Kanan to be comfortable.
Noted. Kanan's so interesting. I love Kanan, man. Such a cool character. God, I love all your characters. Can I just gush for you all real fast? I love all of this.
And I think Kanan would finish journaling and kind of shoot Jason a text like, hey, man, we should talk tomorrow. I'm going to play Left 4 Dead now. Let's hang out tomorrow after school and play together. I could use some company. And then just send text and, like, boot up my, what would it be, Xbox 360 at the time?
Yeah, it would be 360.
Yeah.
360, 2009, I think, was it pretty fresh still?
I think so.
Maybe? It's been out for like a year or two, maybe?
I think 2009 is the year the Wii came out.
Really?
I think so. Let me double check that, actually.
Xbox 360 was released in 2005.
2005?
What?
Holy cow.
I was wrong. 2006 was the Wii.
Was the Wii? Dang.
But yeah, so probably my Xbox
So
360.
it's 2 years.
Noted. All right, so you get your game on. We see the text go out.
Play.
And Jason, you receive a text whilst you are still kind of in the reaping place,
in a zone, yeah,
bloody-handed, and Avery would say at this point, after kind of confusing the crowd and sort of providing some cover, you make your way around the building and stumble upon the scene.
Oh,
when you get around, like, Jason does not notice you. I'm wearing headphones. I'm like,
yeah.
You see me like stand up from Shannon's body, and I grab the back of her like shirt collar, and I just like stand up and I just start pulling her towards the woods.
Jason, holy cow!
That's scary.
No, you do it, man. It's not too far of a distance. Let's just say for the sake of ease, you drag her off into the woods. There's a nice amount of blood that's following. What's weird about it is that this, blood, it's darker than a person's would be, and it's almost like giving off like steam. You drag the body of Shannon Garrity into the woods. Avery, you just sit here and watch that for a second, just almost disbelief.
Yeah.
As like Jason, who is this like untamable, like just kooky guy, like stone cold, is dragging a dead person that he just murdered into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
To, you would assume, dispose of.
I don't think that Avery needs to roll to keep her cool here, because she heard the scream and she told, like, she knows, like, they talked about this in the car. She knows what Jason's job is.
Yeah, he didn't
and
flat
she
out
also,
say, I kill people, but like he put it in nicer terms. Yeah.
And she also is really focusing on the fact that this person was dangerous. That just like keeps going in her head, and so I think she's gonna follow after to see if at like a distance, but to see if he needs anything. But no, she like the whole time is just like, that had to happen. Person was dangerous. That had to happen. That person was dangerous. Just over and over again, and follows out into the woods.
Jason, how does a Reaper dispose of a quarry's remains?
So you see, like Jason, like just keeps dragging the body like a little ways into the woods, and just like kind of like once I get to a spot that just like seems right, like I just stop walking and I just let go and just kind of like unceremoniously drop this body. Mm-hmm. And you just see me standing over her for a little bit, and then I like crouch down and roll her onto her back, and I like take her arms and like cross them over her chest and do like the eye closing thing, and just like run my hand from like the top of her head, top of her face down, and close her eyes. I just like look around a bit and like make a mental note of the where it is. And I take the pendulum and I do my best to like wipe the blood off, like just like a combination of like on some leaves or like on Shannon's clothes. Yeah. And then you just see Jason like in like behind the curtain is like there's a process where I report where the body is, and then like it's collected. But you just see Jason stand back up, turn around, and just start walking back towards the grocery store.
Avery, did you follow after him after he started dragging the body, or do you just...
I did, but at like a distance, like, so I definitely waited a bit after I saw him disappear into the thing. So I'm probably getting towards the woods by the time he's on his way out.
As you're sort of getting to the tree line, Jason is pretty much on his way back out.
Hey.
Jason, I see you like try to stop me, and as I'm going, I like don't even look at you. I put up a finger to just be like, hold on a second, and I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm gonna go into like the back of the grocery store. If there's like a back area like bathroom, I'm just gonna go into that and wash my hands.
Yeah, no, you walk in the door that you came out of, and you find just like a back, like it's like a utility sink.
So I'm gonna go in there, I'm going to wash my hands off, and I'm going to come back in the back of the store and go, like, back around the counter for the bakery area. And I'm going to, once I get there, I take, like, another deep breath and let it out. And I take out the headphones and put them back in my pocket. And I look at my phone. I text Kanan back, and I say, yeah, that sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll pocket my phone, and I'll pick up my basket of groceries that I left. And I'm going to go back to the dairy section because I think my butter has kind of started to melt by now.
Yeah. And you just finish your shopping.
And I check out.
Jason Chen, holy shit.
And while I'm checking out, I'll text Avery, and I say, I'll meet you back at the car.
Yeah, I think after Jason left Avery just went around back front to go pay for her own groceries and then went straight to the car.
Cold-blooded. Damn, dude, that was awesome.
That's good shit.
Cool.
So good.
Beautiful. I'm trying to think of where all we're at now. Sorry. I'm like so in shock by what just happened. Cool. So you finish your shopping, Avery. You head back to your car, and Jason eventually comes back out with stuff, and you begin your drive back to Harborvale.
Avery doesn't talk first.
As soon as we sit in the car, Jason's like, "You were supposed to go back to the car. Come on."
I heard screaming, and I figured that you would benefit from a distraction, so I caused one.
Thanks. I guess I appreciate you helping me with, like, finding her, but and to be fair, I did say that we probably weren't going to play the whole game today. That didn't happen, but
you don't have to say anything,
Yikes.
Jason.
Are you good?
They
weren't supposed to see that.
They were dangerous, right?
Yeah. No. Everyone that I get is like someone who's already been dangerous.
Then I'm okay.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I could really use some buffalo chicken dip, though, like really bad.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm always so hungry after like a job. So like that sounds top shelf.
Okay. You're welcome to come to my place. My grandma will probably offer you a drink.
Of, like,
yes.
Water?
No, alcohol. She fancies herself a mixologist.
Oh.
Also
me
an
too.
alcoholic.
We have that in common. This will be great. We'll get along.
It'll be something. And yeah, Avery will drive home.
I will turn the radio back on in the car again.
Awesome. Yeah, at this point, it's on the same station. You hear Mark, who's like, "All right, everybody, so it's time for a little bit of the oldies." And just some old ass music starts playing.
I was about to say that, like, Jason, like, scans for an oldies station specifically.
Oh, nice.
So this is great.
Perfect.
This is perfect.
Beautiful. I find it very funny that now Jason is going to Avery's house while Isla's at Jason's house. The fucking peak monster heart. Oh, damn. Fantastic. So let's just run down the line once more with what we're doing before we close out here, because we're getting close there. So, Kanan, you're playing Left 4 Dead 2.
Mm-hmm. Left 4 Dead 1.
Left 4 Dead 1. Sorry, Left 4 Dead 2's
not
not
out
out
yet.
yet. That's the whole thing. Jason, what did you respond with in text message form?
Because Kanan, you had texted me just being like, you wanna play this game like tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna play now, and that I'd like to play tomorrow. I could use some company.
Yeah, I just text back. Yeah, that sounds great. I'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome. So yeah, at some point you had gotten that response back from Jason. Is there anything else that you are doing this evening?
Kanan is uncharacteristically not responding to Jason's text because they're actually pretty involved in the game and like really getting out some aggression.
Very good. Yeah, we just see a clip. It's like your phone sitting like on like a pillow near your bed, but and the shot is like the phone lighting up with the text from Jason, but we just see your back and the TV and like the background, and you see Boomer and a bunch of gunshots happening. Guys, Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead is just a good series, but
They're fun games.
Oh, yeah.
very good. Beautiful. Isla, is there anything else you're doing aside from just kind of sitting with your dear boy?
I think just the last thing, we go down to the basement, and as he's like on the bed, I'll pull out the family photo of the Ciprianos and just stare at it.
Oh, yeah.
Like all night.
Oh, man.
And that's where we'll leave Isla.
Fire's burning in the veins. Awesome. So the other two, you guys arrive at the Sullivan home, the estate,
Carlisle.
if you will.
Carlisle now, at least.
Okay, it's the Sullivan house, though.
You're
It's
right.
been in the Sullivan family for literal generations.
That's fair.
That and the matriarch of the home is still a Sullivan. So.
That's true.
And yeah, you pull into the driveway. You come in. You see your grandmother, who's like sitting in like the sitting room, of course, with a drink. This time she's got it's like a dress, but it's got like this high like feathered collar on it. Like you don't know where she gets these outfits from, but she's sitting there. She's like, "Oh, Avery, darling.
Hey, Grandma. This is Jason, a friend from school.
Oh,
Hello.
Jason. How are you?"
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Very good. It's nice to see that Avery's invited a boy over. And
All
she
right,
sort of
we're
leans towards you. Are you sure
Grandma-
you don't need the...
Grandma,
What?
please stop talking.
Okay, fine. I won't tell you that I went up to the attic and I found a few things, but whatever.
You can keep talking about that, but later.
No, it's fine. Yeah, we'll have the conversation when you've got time for your poor grandmother. All I do is sit around here all day hoping my beloved granddaughter will come and spend some time with me. In my old and feeble age, as she sort of is walking up the banister to upstairs and is doing the fainting hand and is being very melodramatic.
Have a good night, Grandma.
Goodbye.
Do you like buffalo chicken dip?
It sounds revolting, dear, but I hope you enjoy.
Okay. Have a good night.
And she disappears.
I am sorry about all of that. She can be a lot.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's weird that she doesn't like buffalo chicken dip, but, I can handle it.
I'm glad that that's what you picked up there. Come on. And I'll show him to the kitchen, and I'll get everything out and get started on cooking it.
You two begin to cook some buffalo chicken dip.
And this heals Avery.
And
this is a healing
it heals
moment.
the soul.
Thank you for reminding me.
Heals some fucking harm.
I heal.
You know what? Heal too. You've got Jason there helping you.
Does Jason help me cook the buffalo?
I do. I shred the chicken or something. I
Perfect.
don't know what happens in this recipe.
Perfect. 2 harm. Yay. I
there
still
you go.
only have 1.
There you are. But yeah, so as you two begin to cook your simple buffalo chicken recipe, as Isla is sitting there, ire just building in the very bedrock of her soul, Kanan drowning out whatever concern and worry is building in their head, we close for another night. Thank you once again for listening to this episode of These Silent Secrets. As per usual, if you like what you heard, there is a few ways that you can support the show. That first and foremost is, of course, to rate, review, subscribe to us on whatever podcatcher you are listening to us on. It takes about a minute and a half. You hit 5 stars. You leave a couple, nice words. But then after that, if you want to go the extra mile, you tell a friend about us. And when you tell a friend about us, they'll tell more friends. And the more friends this show has, the more power we take on. And soon we become like Legion, an all-powerful, all-entertaining podcast that none can surpass. I leave this to you. Please and thank you. Furthermore, if you feel like donating to us monetarily, you can do that at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. There, your donations not only support small artists that are just here to make some fantastic content for you and the rest of the people of the internet, but you also get some fantastic rewards. Rewards like invited to a private Discord server where you can chat with the likes of me, I know that's not a big appeal, but you can also talk to all the fantastic people on this show, as well as the rest of the shows on the Ghostlight Media Network and other patrons who enjoy the stuff that we do. But then you also can get exclusive content from all the shows. You can make choices that directly impact the shows that you listen to, all the way up to a fantastic exclusive mug club that makes some cool shit. All of those are done by Chase Greenlee. What's up, Chase? Lastly, this is where I tell you to check out the rest of the shows on the Ghostlight Media Network. I love the people who make these programs so very much. They're all incredibly talented. They're all wonderful programs. So go check them out. You can find links to those all at ghostlightmedia.net. You can check us out further on social media. Of course, you can check the show itself out on Twitter at Silent Secret Pod. You can find our website at thesesilentsecrets.com, or you can find us on TikTok at These Silent Secrets. As I said at the beginning of the show, if you want to check out the merch that we have, you can do so at tpublic.com/stores/ghostlight. And lastly, if you want to check us each out individually on social media, you can do that. You can find Nicole at Nicole Voice. You can find Marcus at MarcusRVO, Mariah at _Mariah Clawson, Freddie at Freddie_Pow, and myself at That Guy Zach Robb. We'll be back in 2 weeks with something a little different, but I'm very excited for it, so keep your eye out. But until then, may your secrets stay hidden, and if your work entails taking people out, make sure you have a very good soundtrack. Goodbye. This has been a Ghostlight Media production.